Dr. Bawumia is the least person that the NDC is afraid of. Indeed, we would have been afraid of Alan more than Dr. Bawumia.
Really? But it appears all your attacks are towards Bawumia.
Because he has credibility issues. Indeed, for us, if Bawumia emerges, the campaign will be much easier than if it were Alan Chirmanten.
I see.
But, you see, the withdrawal of Alan, together with the reasons he gave, for me, is a scar on the conscience of our democracy. Why am I saying this? Alan is not talking about numbers, as my colleague wants us to believe that it's just one person. Alan did not talk about numbers. Probably he didn't read Alan's statement. Alan talks about intensity of intimidation and threats. The degree. That's what he talked about. And when you are going for internal elections and you gouge out one's eye, how does that make it better? Because it's just one person. If you are going for internal elections and you're already gouging out, and that is just the preliminary one, well, how about the other one they are going to do in November? How many eyes will they gouge out? And that is what Alan is talking about. So he shouldn't say numbers. Alan did not state numbers in his statement. He said the intensity of the threats and the intimidations has never happened in their party before. So they should get that right. But am I surprised? I'm not surprised. Because there's a saying that if you create a monster, and this is one of my favorite sayings, if you create a monster to eat up your opponent, after it has finished eating up your opponent, because it is used to blood, because that monster is used to drinking blood, it will turn itself on you yourself. In the general elections, they killed 8 people to become president. What do you expect in their own internal elections? Are you surprised? Don't be surprised. And so, what is happening in the MPP is nothing new. But would that affect the MPP? Yes. Already, the withdrawal has created a situation where they couldn't proceed with their balloting, isn't it? Because he resigned
a day before.
A day. And the balloting is in hiatus. It's hanging. That shows you the caliber of Alan Chiromate in the MPP. Those who think that is just a mere resignation or a mere withdrawal from a contest, look at the person. Alan is a colossus, particularly when you get to the Ashanti region.
But that didn't show in the the results.
Those me, you, and your cameraman are saying that times are hard. Those who went and voted are those who are benefiting. Are you getting my analysis? Even if times are hard, but there are people who are benefiting under this time as a hard government. They were the ones who went to vote. So what do you expect?
Really?
Oh yeah. What do you expect? To gauge the people's concerns, I saw a video where in Kumasi, I think Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's vehicles were passing through town and the traders were hooting at him. I saw that. Maybe your cameraman will help you to get it. And these are the real Kumasi people. Why would they be hooting at? I'm sure, yeah, that was when there was something at Asantini's Palace in Kumasi recently.
Is it Akwesida?
I think so. And
where he went for blessings from Asantini.
Whatever happened. But the people, when the vehicles were, the VAs were passing, they were hooting at him. So,
maybe they were NDC people.
Oh. Like you indicated, we are not concerned about their elections.
But he's vice president for everybody. So once he was passing, he's vice president for Ghana. And of course, he's not 100% popular. I mean, he could be popular, but I'm not sure about.
And I'm talking about the colossal nature of Alan Chimantin amongst the Ashanti region people. That's what I'm talking about. And so, will it have an effect? It would. Depending on how he carries himself from now till next year. We are hearing that he may form a party, or he may go independent, or he may just sit aloof. Any of these three will be drawing from the MPP stock. He sits aloof, meaning that there's going to be apathy amongst his supporters. He forms a political party, meaning that he's drawing from the MPP stock, votes away. He goes independent, is the same thing. So, Alan's withdrawal from the race should not be seen as child's play. And it is only the fish that will come out of the water and tell you that the crocodile has one eye. Alan is the one who is feeling the pinch. So you don't sit here and say that, oh, but this didn't happen there, this didn't happen there. You know where it pinches most when you wear your shoe. And so he knew what he went through when he contested the elections. And so when he's coming out and telling you some of these things, look, a committee has been set. We are in the third week. Next week will be third week. A committee has been set to look into the matters. What have you heard?
But they've not finished. The committee is sitting.
But committee will be sit till the kingdom come.
Just 3 weeks. You don't even have 3 weeks.
No. Look, there should have been some findings now. If you are a serious political party wanting to douse the fire, because you need to deal with these matters before you go to the next stage. You are balloting for the next stage. How about my concerns? What is happening to my concerns? And so, if you are a serious political party, you don't allow these things to continue to fester. Who has been punished? Nobody has been punished. And so, I am of the view that, yes, there could be an establishment candidate, but the way and manner in which the establishment is going about, these elections and skewing it, according to Alan Chimantin, is the reason why we have these tensions. Because it is like everybody has been whipped into line. Those who have not been whipped into line, and he's mentioning them, are those who are deviants. And they see them as such. They see them as people who are not playing to the game. But why? Are you surprised that the establishment is behind Dr. Bawumia? The establishment, led by Nana Akufo-Addo, would definitely be looking for a malleable person who can give him protection when he leaves office.
Why will they give him protection when he leaves office?
This government has created a lot of rot. Corruption under this government has never been seen in Ghana since independence. You have a president who continues clearing his ministers and telling them, oh, they will be cleared. Oh, nothing has gone wrong. Oh, he wished them well. They will be exonerated. All these things. You have a finance minister who has used his position to amass wealth using his data bank. So, recently you saw 1 million in somebody's room. And so, the establishment is looking for who can protect them when they are in opposition. And they think that the person who can do that effectively is Dr. Bawumia.
Who will protect them when they are in opposition, or who?
No, when they leave office.
Yes, I mean,
apparently thinking that they will win the elections.
Yes, they need somebody who will make them win the election, and they think that person is Dr. Bawumia. That's okay.
And I'm saying that they're looking for somebody
who is malleable,
so that they can continue to enjoy their loot. Why? Didn't the MPP say that they have a system where people take their turns? And didn't Nana Akufo-Addo tell the people of this country that Allah will be the next after him? And that gave birth to his resignation, his refusal to go for the second round in Legon. You remember that?
No, but I thought that was said in his victory speech. So that was said after he had stepped down from the race. So that did not...
No, I'm saying that there were processes that led to the stepping down. And that gave birth to his comment that because of that, you'll be the next.
I see.
So, if all these things, and did I hear that there was a meeting held in Kufuor's house, and those in attendance were the president, Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, and Alan. And at that meeting,
just recently.
And at that meeting, Akufo-Addo banged the table and said that he will make sure that Bawumia becomes president. Is there such a meeting?
When was this? Like, when did this come up? After the resignation?
Yes, after the resignation.
But if after the withdrawal, if he's withdrawn, then there's just a few people, and
No, listen to me. There was a meeting between the two of them at Kufuor's house.
And the meeting was to discuss what? There are
I'm
a
saying
lot
that
of candidates.
Intelligence have been picked. And I'm saying that at that meeting, Nana Akufo-Addo stormed out of the meeting and banged the table. Was there such a meeting?
I don't know.
Okay. So, food for thought. But it is clear that the resignation is creating ripples. It's creating instability in the MPP. But like we are saying, we can only watch, and we are watching.